Hello, folks. I'm Ed Denhaan from Water Street Church. I'd like to share a few thoughts on grace, God's grace, for your meditation. We've had no rain here for a month. Heat and wind singed my lawn grass brown and brittle. Watering my vegetable garden and flower boxes has kept them alive and emptied my rain barrels. The plants would have died without it. I wonder how water keeps plants alive. How does water give life? Normally, water flows down instead of up. But in plants, water moves up. Wilted flowers revive with hours when watered. How does water do that? Plants use osmosis. Full cells fill empties. A natural sharing of life-giving water. It's like free grace from God. All empties need to do is accept. Why refuse grace? What's so difficult about grace? Or what stops us from accepting grace unconsciously even? Are we so self-centered that we refuse free gifts? Are we so stuck we refuse change? Is God's way so different we can't accept it? God's way is different. God turns life upside down. God makes us strong when weak. God's mercy is endless. Ours is small. God's grace lasts long. We are short-sighted. What is grace? Grace is God's free connector, renewing intimacy. It's not earned or bought. God cleans with grace. With grace, God invites us into eternal joy and peace. God's grace is designed to make us graceful. The parable of the prodigal son illustrates God's grace. The son abuses the father and ruins his own life. Father welcomes his broken, undeserving son home, embraces him in his arms. The broken son can only accept, surrender, and give himself to the Father. Graciously, God fills the Son with grace. Perhaps our difficulty in accepting God's grace lies in our wealth, our affluence, and power. Enchanted by our riches, we refuse to admit we're empty. Proud of our assumed strength, we can't accept our weakness. Believing ourselves to be full, we can't admit we're empty. The beauty of grace is that it fills the empties. God's grace fills empty hearts with joy. Just let God fill you.